Hello, welcome race fans to Kennedale Speedway Park. I want to thank you for spending your Saturday with us. It's time to get started, so at this time, if you will, please rise and remove your hats. We have Steve with Raceway Ministries to deliver the invocation, and we'll have the playing of the national anthem.
Let us pray. Gracious Heavenly Father, we thank you again for giving us another day to come together with fun and fellowship, and we just ask for your continued blessings on all that are here, on our fans who make this happen, to the drivers, to their families, to their crews, to the employees and the owners. They just all work so hard to make this a family event. We also ask for your forgiveness when we mess up and we disappoint you, but continue to watch over us and protect us, and for that we're entirely grateful. In all these things we ask in Christ's name, amen.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight? Oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Oh, say.
And I want to say welcome to all you folks at home watching on RaceOnTexas.com. Our first of three C&P Pump Service Sport Mod Heat races coming on the Speedway. From our side, this will be the 37X, Dylan Rivers, and to the outside, 99D, Darrell Franklin. In row 2, 190, Vinny Rabosi, and 21T, Taylor Florio. In row 3, 12R, Ryan Brown, and 7MK, Kyle Wilkins. In row 4, 87, David Montgomery. Eight laps of scheduled distance on our first of three C&P Pump Service Sport Mod Heat races. .37X, Dylan Rivers set the pace. 99D, Darrell Franklin to his outside. Our flagman, David Sisk, looking to field over. Green flag waves, we're underway. The 99 99D of Darrell Franklin going to lead him out of turn 2. And it'll be the 21T of Taylor Florio. 7MK. That's 7MK in the third spot. With one lap in the books, it's 99D, Darrell Franklin, your leader out of turn 2 over the 7MK of Kyle Wilkins in the 87. David Montgomery in the third spot. Franklin, your leader halfway down the back straightaway over the 7MK of Wilkins and the 87 of Montgomery. Seven MK, Kyle Wilkins up on the back bumper to the 99D of Franklin. Franklin pulls way out of turn 2. Running order unchanged. It's Franklin, Wilkins, and Montgomery, your top 3. 2 to go this time by. White flag waves. At the flag, your winner, Darrell Franklin in the 99D. Darrell Franklin, your winner in the 99D. So goes the 7MK, Kyle Wilkins, and third, 87, David Montgomery. Our second CMP Pump Service Sport Mod Heat race coming up the chute. Front row side, this will be the 188, Kayla Moeller, into his outside 4T, Clayton Thompson. In row 2, 14, Todd West, and 54, Tommy Williams. In row 3, the bodies by Culver Motorsports 99H, Ricky Haney, and to his outside 28, Jarrett Bransom. In row 4, 88, Connor Montgomery. Kayla Moeller setting the pace. 4T Clayton Thompson to the outside on our second CMP Pump Service Sport Mod Heat race. Here we go. Kayla Moeller in the 188 going to lead him out of turn 2 over the 4T of Clayton Thompson. It'll be 14, Todd West. It's your top 3 into 3. With one lap in the boots, Kayla Moeller, your leader out of turn 2 over the 4T of Clayton Thompson. 54, Tommy Williams in the third spot. Muller, your leader on the front straightaway, and at the flag stand over the 4T of Thompson. Third spot, 99H, Ricky Haney. Running order unchanged. It's 188 Moeller, 4T Thompson, and 99H Haney, your top three. Two to go. One more time around for the 188 of Kayla Moeller. Out of turn 4, onto the front straightaway at the flag. Your winner, Kayla Moeller in the 188. Kayla Moeller, your winner in the 188. So goes to 4T, Clayton Thompson, and third, 99H, Ricky Haney. Our third and final C&P Pump Service Sport Mod Heat Race coming up the chute. Far on side, this will be the 25J, Danny Kavanaugh, and to the outside 6N, Nicole Torres. In row 2, 17S, James Skinner, and 849, Clayton Reeves. In row 3, 4JR, Boone Evans, and J12, Justin Freud. $25J, Danny Kavanaugh setting the pace. 6N, Nicole Torres to the outside on our third and final C&P Pump Service Sport Mod Heat Race. Green flag waves, we're underway. $25J, Danny Kavanaugh going to lead them down the back straight away with the 17S, James Skinner. 4JR, Boone Evans in the third spot. $25J, Danny Kavanaugh, your leader on the front straightaway and at the flag stand over the 17S of Skinner, the 4JR, Boone Evans. On the outside looking in, 849, Clayton Reeves. Evans looking for second out of turn 2. He's underneath the 17S of Skinner. They're side by side in 3. Evans with the advantage. $25J, Kavanaugh, your leader halfway down the back straightaway over the 4JR of Evans and the 17S of Skinner. 2 to go this time by. It's Kavanaugh, Evans, and Skinner, still your top three. White flag waves. For JR, your new leader out of turn 2. At the flag, your winner, Boone Evans in the 4JR. Boone Evans, your winner in the 4JR. So goes the 25J, Danny Kavanaugh, and third 17S, James Skinner. Our first of two Lackey Speed Shop Sport Compact Heat races coming on the Speedway. For onside, this will be the 12, Marissa Spadaro, and to the outside, 321, Haley Arnold. In row 2, 41, Cody Smith, and 127, Wesley Scott. In row 3, J316, Brian Newcomer, and T34, Michael Trammell. In row 4, 911, Blake Andrus. Green flag waves. We're underway. .41, Cody Smith going to grab lead out of turn 2 up into the second spot. T34, Michael Trammell third will be the 12, Marissa Spadaro. Cody Smith, your leader out of turn 2. T34, Michael Trammell trying to reel him in. Then it's a battle between the 127 of Wesley Scott and the J316, Brian Newcomer for the third spot. Cody Smith, your leader in the 41 out of turn 4 down to the front straightaway over the T34 of Michael Trammell. 127, Wesley Scott in that third spot. Two to go this time by. White flag waves. At the flag, your winner, Cody Smith in the 41. Cody Smith, your winner in the 41. Second goes the T34, Michael Trammell, and third, 127, Wesley Scott. Our second Lackey Speed Shop Sport Compact Heat race coming up the chute. From our side, this will be the 73, Thomas Elliott the third, into the outside 5'8", Cody Foster. In row 2, 52, Sammy Dominguez, and 413, Frank Lackey. In row 3, 23, Wyatt Jones, and 7S, Stephen Bevels. In row 4, 119, Kelly Andrus. '73, Thomas Elliott setting the pace. 5X Cody Foster to the outside on our second and final Lackey Speed Shop Sport Compact Heat race. Here we go. Five X Cody Foster going to lead him out of turn 2. On the move on the outside, 7S Stephen Bevels. He's up to second. 413 Frank Lackey third. With one lap in the book, 7S Stephen Bevels, your leader out of turn 2. 5X Cody Foster in that second spot. 413 Frank Lackey third, but on the move, 52 Sammy Dominguez. The 52, Sammy Dominguez in the third spot, but out front is 7S Stephen Bevels in turn 3 over the 5X, Cody Foster. Stephen Bevels, your leader on the front straightaway, and that 7S over the 5X of Cody Foster and the 52, Sammy Dominguez. Seven S Bevels, your leader, halfway down the back straightaway over the 5X of Foster and the 52 of Dominguez. We'll have 2 to go this time by. One more time around for the 7S of Stephen Bevels. On the front straightaway and at the flag, your winner, Stephen Bevels in the 7S. Stephen Bevel's your winner in the 7S. Second goes the 5X, Cody Foster. And third, 52, Sammy Dominguez.
TKO Construction and Renovation Dwarf Car, heat race number 1, coming out of the Speedway. Your front row, the 8 of Landon Falkenberg, and outside him, the 73X of Wyatt Richardson. Second row inside, the 94 of Jason Lowe, and 17 of Chance Hull. Third row inside, the 9S of Yuri Tolshin, and the 4 of Randy Yates. Fourth row inside, the 70 of James Kane, and 15 of Troop Miller. Eight cars, 8 laps to scheduled distance. Gonna go green next time by. Caution, lights out. Green flag waves. Heat race number 1 is underway. Wyatt Richardson leads them down the back straightaway to turn number 3. '73X is going to lead lap number 1, followed by the 17 of Chance Hull. Chance Hull with a good run out of turn number 2. He's going to grab the lead in turn number 3. Your new leader, the 17 of Chance Hull. He's going to lead him down to turn number 1, followed by the 73X of Wyatt Richardson. And it's the 8 of Landon Falkenberg in the third spot. Troop Miller in the 15, going to grab that third spot out of turn number 2. Chance Hull got a little loose. He's going to lose the lead out of turn number 4. He's going to fight back. Side by side out of turn number 2, but it's going to be Chance Hull with the lead down to turn number 3. Chance Hull, the 17-year leader, followed by the 73X of Wyatt Richardson, and the 15 of Troop Miller, your top 3, as we're coming to 2 laps to go this time by. One more time around for the 17 of Chance Hull. Out of turn number 4, taking the win, the 17 of Chance Hull. And second, the 73X of Wyatt Richardson. And third, the 15 of Troop Miller. TKO Construction and Renovation Dwarf Car Heat Race number 2 coming out on the Speedway. Your front row, the 16 of John Roan. And outside him, the 5 of Bert Rojas. Second row inside, the 21 of Ricky Smith. And the 19 of Landon Bellows. Third row inside, the 13T of Tanya McAfee. And the 35 of Tony DeGeorge. Fourth row inside, the 42P of Blake Patterson. And 27P of Jeff Patterson. Lineup's good. Gonna go green next time by. Caution, lights out. Green flag. We're underway. #16 of John Roan, your leader down in turn number 3 and 4. He's going to lead lap number 1. The 5 of Bert Rojas in the second spot. As the 19 of Landon Bellows. That's going to be your top 3 as they go into turns 3 and 4. John Roan, the 16, still your leader down to turn number 1. There's the 5 of Bert Rojas, 19 Landon Bellows in third, 21 Ricky Smith in the 4th spot, getting pressured by the 42P of Blake Patterson as they go into turns 3 and 4. That's for that 4th spot. Good side-by-side battle for that 4th spot. Patterson working that low line underneath him in turn number 1. He's going to grab that spot out of turn number 2. But out front, your leader, the 16 of John Roan, starting to put some distance over him in the second place car, the 5 of Bert Rojas. Rojas starting to get pressured now by the 19 of Landon Bellows. 2 laps to go this time by. Now the 42B of Blake Patterson starting to put pressure on the 19 of Landon Bellows. That's for that 3rd spot. They're side by side down in turn number 3. Good battle for that 3rd spot as we're coming to the white flag. One more time around for the 16 of John Roan. The 42P of Blake Patterson up to that 3rd spot. He's going to try to look for more. He follows behind the 5 of Rojas. As we're coming to the checker flag, the 16 of John Roan takes the win, followed by the 5 of Bert Rojas in second. And in third, the 42P of Blake Patterson.
Our first of 2, Mike Hike Ford factory stock heat races coming up the chute. Front side is to be the 04 Cameron Cook, and to the outside 8 Taylor Rollinson. In row 2, 81 Jeff Hauser and 4 AJ Gardner. In row 3, 197 Peanut Fitch and 55D Terry Dumas. In row 4, 74 Trey Smitherman and 6E Eddie Leithner. 04, Cameron Cook set the pace for the 8 Taylor Rollison to the outside on our first of 2 of Mike Hike Ford factory stock heat races. Here we go. The 04 Cameron Cook going to lead them into 1 and out of 2, followed by the 81 of Jeff Hauser. Then it'll be 4 AJ Gardner, your top 3 into 3. With 1 lap of the books, it's 04 Cameron Cook, your leader over the 81 of Jeff Hauser, 197. Peanut Fitch battling with the 4 of AJ Gardner for that 3rd spot. Up in the mix, 74, Trace Smitherman. '81 of Jeff Hauser putting pressure on the 04 Cameron Cook. They're going to turn 1. It's Hauser on the low line. He's your new leader out of turn 2. Cook coming back on the outside. Jeff Hauser, your leader in the 81, followed by the 04 Cameron Cook, 197. Peanut Fitch with a bumper full of 74, Trace Smitherman. Two to go this time by. White flag waves. On the front straight away at the flag, your winner, Jeff Hauser in the 81. Jeff Hauser, your winner in the 81. So goes the 04, Cameron Cook, and 3rd, 74, Trace Smitherman. Our 2nd and final Mike Hike Ford factory stock heat race coming up the chute. From outside, it's be the 92, Dylan Kamek, into the outside 13C, Cody Schulz. In row 2, 8H, Rowdy Hull, and 51, Ruben Broussard. In row 3, 8L, Dustin Lemaster, and 84, Kenny McGarr. In row 4, 75, Casey Morris, and 24, Robert Palmer. Outside in our second and final Mike Hike Ford factory stock heat race. Green flag waves, we're underway. (13C) Cody Schultz is going to lead them into 1 and out of 2, followed by the 51 Ruben Broussard. 8H Riley Hull third. With 1 lap in the books, it's 13C. Cody Schultz, your leader down the back straight away over the 51 of Ruben Broussard. 84 Kenny McGar in the third spot. Kenny McGar up second out of turn 2. Broussard back to third. Out front, your leader, 13C, Cody Schultz. (13C) Cody Schultz, your leader on the front straight away over the 84 Kenny McGar. 51 Ruben Broussard third. Kenny McGar, your new leader out of turn 2. Schultz coming back on the outside. Schultz got the lead back into turn 3. We're on that low line. Schultz on the high line. Kenny McGar, your new leader out of turn 4. Two to go. One more time around for the 84 of Kenny McGar. At the flag, your winner, Kenny McGar in the 84. Kenny McGar, your winner in the 84. So that goes the 13C, Cody Schultz, and third 51, Ruben Broussard.
Buckmeyer Motorsports Eco Mod Heat Race number 1 coming out on the Speedway. Your front row, the 416 of Chase Neal, and outside him the 12 of Jordan Ramsey. Second row inside, the T34 of Michael Trammell and 14 of James Riddle. Third row inside, the 087 of Henry Harrison and 22 of Kyler Smith. Fourth row, the 1W of Calvin Williams. Flagman giving the 1 to go. We're going green next time by. 7 cars, 8 laps on heat race number 1. Caution lights out. Green flag. We're underway. .416 of Chase Neal, your leader down the back straightaway. Chase Neal's going to lead lap number 1, and we got a good battle for that second spot between the 22 of Kyler Smith and the 12 of Jordan Ramsey. Ramsey with the advantage out of turn number 2. Smith fighting back on the inside. Ramsey with a push, going to leave the door open. Smith's going to take that spot. Up to second to 22 of Kyler Smith. But out front, your leader, the 416 of Chase Neal. And it's the 22 of Kyler Smith. The 12 of Jordan Ramsey. And it's the 1W of Calvin Williams battling with the 14 of James Riddle for that 4th spot. Still good battle on the raceway for that 4th spot between the 1W of Calvin Williams and the 14 of James Riddle, but it's going to be Williams with the advantage down the front straightaway. But out front, still your leader, the 416 of Chase Neal. With the 22 of Kyler Smith in that 2nd spot. With 2 laps to go this time by. The 12 of Jordan Ramsey getting pressured by the 1W of Calvin Williams for that 3rd spot down in turn number 1. Taking one lap to go. I'm ahead of myself. 1 lap to go this time by for the 416 of Chase Neal. Out of turn number 4, taking the win, the 416 of Chase Neal. In second, the 22 of Kyler Smith. And in third, the 12 of Jordan Ramsey. Buckmeyer Motorsports heat race number 2 for the Eco Mods. Your front row, the 1 of Chase Martin, and outside him, the 22T of Alan Thompson. Second row inside, the 116 of Damon Hammond, and 41 of Frank Lackey. Third row, the 4 of George Gafford, and the 18B of Blaine Smith. Lineups good. Going to be going green this next time by. Green flag. We're underway. The 116, Damon Hammond, out to the early lead down the back straightaway. Here comes the 41 of Frank Lackey working that top side. But lead lap number 1, the 116 of Damon Hammond, followed by the 1 of Chase Martin. And it's the 22T of Alan Thompson. Going to grab that second spot out of turn number 4. As Martin in third, the 4 of George Gafford in third and fourth. Gafford up to the 3rd spot. .116 Damon Hammond with a good size lead here in heat race number 2 as he goes into turn 3 and 4. And the second spot, the 22T of Alan Thompson. Third spot, the 4 of George Gafford. They're in the 18B of Blaine Smith. And we got caution on the Speedway. Caution on the Speedway for the one at Chase Martin. And it is a single car caution, so the one of Chase Martin will be sent to the pit area. Caution lights out, green flag. We're back underway. 416 Chase Neal, your leader down the back straightaway, followed by the 22T of Alan Thompson. Then it's the 4, George Gafford. The 116 of Damon Hammond, your leader. Up to second, the 18B of Blaine Smith, as we got 2 laps to go this time by. One more time around for the 116 of Damon Hammond. Out of 4, taking the win, the 116 of Damon Hammond. And second, the 18B of Blaine Smith. And third, the 22T of Alan Thompson. Hodges Auto Sale, IMCA stock car, heat race number 1, coming out on the Speedway. Your front row, the 33 of Sam Spadero Jr., and outside him, the 4JR of Boone Evans. Second row inside, the 83 of Darrell Campbell, and 98 of Mike Hickeness. Third row inside, the 00 Justin Bruce, and 29 of Jack Bransom. Fourth row inside, the 11 of Cameron Cook, and 9 of Jason Batt. Fifth row inside, the 28 of Jarrett Bransom, and 88 of Blake Clark. Lineup's good. Gonna go green next time by. 10 cars, 8 laps. A very stacked heat race here for heat race number 1. Caution lights out. Green flag. We're underway. The 33 of Sam Spadero Jr., your leader down the back straightaway. But the 4JR of Boone Evans working that outside. He's going to lose that second spot to the 83 of Darrell Campbell. Leading lap number 1 is the 33. Sam Spadero Jr., your leader down the back straightaway to turn number 3. Is side by side for second with the advantage going to Darrell Campbell in that 83 car. There's the 4 JR of Boone Evans in third. The 29 of Jack Bransom in fourth. That's your top 4 as they run. Sam Spadero Jr. still your leader down the back straightaway. Followed by the 83 of Darrell Campbell. Campbell all over the back bumper, the leader in turn number 4. And it's the 4 JR of Boone Evans. The 29 of Jack Bransom in fourth. 00 Justin Bruce in fifth. Evans working that outside, trying to get that outside groove to work as he comes down the front straightaway. Still out front, the 33 of Sam Spadero Jr. Two laps to go this time by. Boone Evans in the 4 JR has company with the 29 of Jack Bransom, as Bransom looking underneath him and down the back straightaway. That's going to be for that third spot. One more time around for the 33 of Sam Spadero Jr. Jack Bransom in the 29 up to third out of turn number 1. But out of turn number 4, taking the win, the 33 of Sam Spadero Jr. In second, 88, 83, Darrell Campbell. And third, 29, Jack Bransom. Hodges Auto Sale IMCA Stock Car Heat Race number 2 coming out on the Speedway. Your front row, the 1G of Bosco Garrett. And outside him, the 3 of Sam Spadero. Second row inside, the 211 of Dustin Mooney. And 64 of Brad Ekstrom. Third row inside, the 27 of Michael Wolford. And 09 of Demetrius Carter. Fourth row inside, the 07D of Dennis Bissonette. And 165 of Varick Miles. And rounding out the field, the 116 of Damon Hammond. Lineup is correct. Big on green this next time by. Green flag. We're underway. One Gia Bosco Garrett, your leader, but here comes the 211 of Dustin Mooney on the inside. He's going to grab that lead in turns 3 and 4. Lead lap number 1 is the 21 of Dustin Mooney. Dustin Mooney, your leader down the back straightaway, followed by the 3 of Sam Spadero Jr. Sam Spadero in the 3 up to second, followed by the 64, Brad Ekstrom in third. Out front, still your leader, the 21 of Dustin Mooney. 09 Demetrius Carter starting to look underneath the 64 Brad Ekstrom. That's going to be a battle for that third spot. Side by side for third down in turn number 1. Carter on the low line in the 09. Ekstrom on the 64 on the outside. Two laps to go this time by. Dustin Mooney in the 21, still your leader, followed by the 3 of San Spadero and the 09 of Demetrius Carter. That's your top 3. One lap to go this time by for the 21 of Dustin Mooney. Out of 4, taking the win, the 21 of Dustin Mooney. And second, the 3 of San Spadero. And third, the 09 of Demetrius Carter.
At this time, race fans, we're going to take a quick intermission. You got time to go downstairs, get yourself something hot to eat, cold to drink, get settled in for some great A-Main action. Kids, it's time to line up for the Silver Rush. If you will make your way down the ramp to the gate, we will get you out onto the racetrack and let you gather up all the money you can gather up. If you're looking for a cold drink, piece of candy, bag of chips, you can get those over to the souvenir stand without waiting in line at the concession stand. While you're in there, check out the nice Kennedale Speedway Park T-shirts, caps, and other memorabilia, and all kinds of cool stuff for the kids as well. All right, when you come out, 2 through 6 years old will be in the middle. 2 through 6 year old right here in the middle. Okay, correction, 2 through 5. 2 through 5 here in the middle. 6, 7, and 8 will be on the end over here. And 9 through 11 on the end towards turn 4. All right, y'all want to come on out and get lined up? Y'all come on, open the gate and come on. Yes, hold on, not yet, not yet. Again, 2 through 5 right here in the middle, 2 through 5. Six through 8. 6, 7, 8 right here. 9 and up down there. All right, kids, listen up. Listen up, kids. In each box, in each one of the 3 boxes, there's one special quarter. There's one specially marked quarter in each box. If you find that quarter, bring it to me. When you're done, if you find that specially marked quarter, bring it to me. All right. On your mark, get set, go. Again, if you find a specially marked quarter, if you find a quarter that's marked and you think you might have the specially marked quarter, bring it to me. Don't leave. All right, one of the specially marked quarters has been found. We're still looking for two more. Still looking for two more quarters, one out of the middle and one on this end down here. All right, the quarters marked with a piece of white duct tape. The quarters are marked with a piece of white duct tape. I know there's one down here already. Still looking for two marked quarters, one from the middle box, one from the turn 4 end box. I will tell everybody what that is once we found the quarters. Again, I'm looking for two quarters that have white duct tape on them. If you have those quarters, bring it to me, please. Everybody that was in the middle box and the end box on turn 4 end, check your quarters, please. We're looking for two marked quarters. They are worth more than just the quarter. I'm still looking for those 2 quarters that are marked with white duct tape. They have a piece of white duct tape on them. I'll go on and tell you that quarter's worth $20. If you have that quarter, it's worth $20. Thank you, Frank Lackey, Lackey Motorsports, or Lackey Speed Shop it is. Again, kids, check your quarters. There's 2 quarters that has a piece of white duct tape on them. They're worth $20. That quarter's worth $20. Again, if you have money that you were down here in the middle box or the end box towards turn 4, check your quarters. If you have a quarter with white duct tape on it, it's worth $20. Okay, if everybody would, go ahead and make your way back to the grandstand area. Keep checking your coins. All right, Aaron, we're going to send the money up to you. If they bring you a white quarter with the duct tape on it, they get $20. There are 2 out still. We're still looking for 2. Got one right here. All right, the middle and the other box on the turn 1 end has been claimed. We're still looking for a white quarter out of this box right here. Again, kids, if you were in this box right here where I'm standing right now, if you're in this box right here, check your quarters. If you have a quarter that has a white piece of duct tape on it, if you'll take it up to the booth and see Aaron, he will get you hooked up with your $20 courtesy of Frank Lackey and Lackey Speed Shop.
CMP Pump Service, IMCA Sport Mod A Main, coming out on the Speedway. Your front row, the 188 of Kalen Moeller, and outside, the 25J of Danny Cavanaugh. Second row inside, the 4T of Clayton Thompson, and the 190 of Vinny Rabosi. Third row inside, the 17S of James Skinner, and 21T of Taylor Florio. Fourth row inside, the 849 of Clayton Reeves, and 99H of Ricky Haney. Fifth row inside, the 4JR of Boone Evans, and the 7MK of Kyle Wilkins. Sixth row, the 87 of David Montgomery, and the 88 of Connor Montgomery. Seventh row, the 37X of Dylan Rivers, and 28 of Jarrett Bransom. Eighth row, the 6N of Nicole Torres, and 12R of Ryan Brown. Ninth row, 14 of Todd West, and J12 of Justin Freud. 10th row, the 99D of Daryl Franklin, and 54 of Tommy Williams. 20 cars, 20 laps to scheduled distance on the CMP Pump Service IMCA Southern Sport Mod A Main. Lineup is good. Going to be going green this next time by. Caution lights out. Green flag, we're underway. The 188 of Kalen Moeller leads them down in one and two down the back straightaway it goes, followed by the 25J of Danny Cavanaugh in second. The 4JR of Boone Evans in the third spot. But lead lap number one is the 188 of Kalen Moeller. Kalen Moeller in the 188, your leader, followed by the 25J of Danny Cavanaugh in second. Then it's the 4JR Boone Evans in third. 17S of James Skinner in fourth. The 190 of Vinny Rabosi in the fifth spot. That's going to be your top five. Good battle for second on the Speedway. The 4JR Boone Evans working that high side. Going to get around the 25J of Cavanaugh down the front straightaway. Evans up to that second spot. Cavanaugh drops back to fourth as Skinner gets around him down the back straightaway. Kalen Moeller in the 188, still your leader down the back straightaway. But the 4JR of Boone Evans working that high side, making it work. Closing the gap on the 188 of Kalen Moeller as they go down to turn number one. Then it's the 17S of James Skinner there in the third spot. The 849 of Clayton Reeves in fourth. 190 of Vinny Rabosi. Excuse me, that's the 4T of Clayton Thompson there in that second spot. Clayton Thompson in the 4T getting pressured by the 17S of James Skinner. Here comes the 849 of Clayton Reeves. The top four cars battling for the lead up front. We got them three wide down the front straightaway. Clayton Reeves in the 849, your leader down the back straightaway into turn number three, followed by the 4T of Clayton Thompson. And it's the 188 of Kalen Moeller. The 17S of James Skinner. That's going to be your top four. We're halfway this time by. James Skinner in the 17S putting pressure on the 188 of Kalen Moeller. Problems with the 17S as he loses a few spots. He gets it back under power. But the 849 of Clayton Reeves still your leader. The 849 of Clayton Reeves, still your leader, getting pressured by the 4T of Clayton Thompson. And it's the 188 of Kalen Moeller in the third spot, the 4JR of Boone Evans in fourth, 17S of James Skinner in fifth. Five laps to go this time by. Clayton Reeves still your leader into turn number one, followed by the 4T of Clayton Thompson. That's the 188 of Kalen Moeller in the third spot. The 4JR of Boone Evans in fourth. 190 Vinny Rabosi in fifth. Two laps to go this time by. Caution on the speedway. Caution on the speedway for the J12 of Justin Freud. .849 Clayton Reeves is your leader. That's followed by the 4T of Clayton Thompson. The 188 Kalen Moeller. 4JR Boone Evans. 190 Vinny Rabosi. That's your top five. 17 laps complete. 3 to go when we go back green. Green flag. We're back underway. .188 of Kalen Muller got a little sideways, got contact with the 17S of James Skinner, bringing out the caution. Caution on the speedway. Getting the lineup called to them over the receiver so we can get them lined back up and go back green. Lineup is good. Lineup is good. Gonna go green next time by 849 Clayton Reeves, your leader. Green flag. We're back underway. .849 of Clayton Reeves, your leader down the back straightaway. Diving in hard is the 4JR of Boone Evans as we got 2 laps to go this time by. Clayton Reeves out front in the 849, followed by the 4JR of Boone Evans, the 4T of Clayton Thompson. And then a good battle for that 4th spot. We got 1 lap to go this time by. The 17S of James Skinner up to that 3rd spot. 7MK of Kyle Wilkins up to 4th. But taking the win, the 849 of Clayton Reeves. Taking the win, the 849 of Clayton Reeves. And second, the 4JR of Boone Evans. And third, the 17S of James Skinner. And fourth, the 190 of Vinny Rabosi.
Coming out of the car, your winner with his first win ever, Clayton Reeves. Clayton, first off, congratulations.
Thank you, sir. We appreciate it.
I tell you what, you threaded a needle down here like on lap 8. You come through.
Back up.
You came through the middle of those cars down here like just, you threaded the needle perfectly. Did anything going through your mind at that point?
Just hammer down and hold on. That's all we can do is be smart, think ahead, and just try to click off laps consistently and as clean as we possibly can.
Well, good deal. I know you got people you want to thank.
Yes, sir. First off, I'd like to thank my wife, Megan, my dad, Kevin Speaks at Speaks Automotive for loaning us the motor, Twisted Rooster Racing, Undercover Shocks for keeping me set up, John White with JW Motorsports, Jacob Church and Perkle for keeping me sane and keeping everything in line and scaled out. I'm sure there's a lot that I missed at Second Shift Head Shop. Just everybody, we appreciate it. Thank you for the fans for coming out. Thanks to James Lopez and Janet for giving us an awesome facility to race at.
All right, Clayton, congratulations again, buddy.
Thank you, sir.
Y'all give him a big hand.
Lackey Speed Shot Sport Compact A main coming out on the speedway. Your front row, the 5X of Cody Foster, and outside him, the 52 of Sammy Dominguez. Second row inside, the 127 of Wesley Scott, and the 413 of Frank Lackey. Third row, the J316 of Brian Newcomer, and the T34 of Michael Trammell. Fourth row, the 7S of Stephen Bevels, and the 911 of Blake Andrews. Fifth row, the 119 of Kelly Andrews, and the 12 of Maurice Spadero. Sixth row, the 73 of Thomas Elliott III, and the 321 of Haley Arnold. Seventh row, the 23 of Wyatt Jones, and the 41 of Cody Smith. The lineup was reposted, so we're going to get the drivers lined up in the right position. Yeah, your front row now will be the 5X of Cody Foster, the 41 of Cody Smith. Now we got the lineup situated. The lineup is good. Gonna go green this next time by. Caution lights out. A green flag. We're underway. The 41 of Cody Smith, your leader down the back straightaway. And it's the 127 of Wesley Scott. The 5X of Cody Foster moving up to that second spot. There's the 127 of Wesley Scott. The J316 of Brian Newcomer. Here comes the 7S of Stephen Bevels. Bevels with a good run. Trying to take that second spot. He's going to do it there in 1 and 2. Out front, your leader, the 41 of Cody Smith. We got a good battle for the lead between the 7S of Stephen Bevels and the 41 of Cody Smith. That's the T34 of Michael Trammell in third. A 127 Wesley Scott in fourth. 5X Cody Foster in fifth. That's your top 5. Right front flat for the 911. Going to try to get them to the infield so we can stay green. Going to do it so we stay green. Out front, still your leader, the 7S of Stephen Bevels. That's the 41 of Cody Smith. The T34 of Michael Trammell. Trammell looking on the outside of the 41 in 3 and 4. That's the 127 of Wesley Scott in the 4th spot. Cody Foster in the 5X in 5th. Sammy Dominguez in the 52 and 6th. Battle for that second spot between the 41 of Cody Smith and the T34 of Michael Trammell. Back and forth battle for second. Problems with the 119J. They're off the pace. Here on the front straightaway. Looks like a broken right front. Bringing out the caution. Caution on the Speedway. Nine laps complete. The lineup is good. They're going green next time by. The green flag. We're back underway. 7S Stephen Bevels, your leader down the back straightaway, followed by the T34, Michael Tramble, then 41, Cody Smith in third. We're halfway this time by. Sammy Dominguez in the 52 trying to take that fourth spot. Gets in there a little bit too hard and gets a little loose. The 127 of Wesley Scott in the fourth spot. Good battle for fifth between the 52 of Dominguez and the J316 of Brian Newcomer. But out front, still your leader, the 7S, so Stephen Bevels. The T34, Michael Tramble in second. The top two cars are pulling away from the rest of the field as they come down the front straightaway. Five laps to go this time by. Stephen Bevels in the 7S, still your leader, followed by the T34, Michael Trammell. 41, Cody Smith in third, getting pressured by the J316. Brian Newcomer. A good battle for that fourth spot. This is the 127 of Wesley Scott, looking underneath the 52 of Sammy Dominguez. It's going to be Scott with that position. Two laps to go this time by. Out front, still your leader, the 7S of Stephen Bevels, followed by the T34, Michael Trammell. Battle for third between the J316 of Brian Newcomer and the 41 of Cody Smith. As we're coming to the white flag, one more time around for the 7S of Stephen Bevels. Out of four, taking the win, the 7S of Stephen Bevels. The second, T34, Michael Trammell. In third, the 41 of Cody Smith. Fourth, just the J316 of Brian Newcomer. And running out the top five, the 52 of Sammy Dominguez. Again, taking the win, the 7S of Stephen Bevels.
Out of the car, your winner, Stephen Bevels. Stephen, congratulations, buddy.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, go and get that thing off. I know you got to be burning up. So, man, they just seem to come easy to you.
Nah, I don't know if they come easy. You guys switching cars around. The fast guys show up. It's not as easy as it looks. This little car is pretty quick. So,
You know, y'all got it figured out. That's for darn sure.
been doing it for a while, so I ain't got no excuses for sure.
Stephen, I noticed the car doesn't have any sponsors on it. You do it all by yourself. You got help. What?
No, these little sport compacts are cheap enough. You don't need no help. Help's nice, but I mean, $2,500, $3,500. You can come here and rip dirt with us.
There you go. Congratulations, bud.
Thank you.
Y'all give Stephen a big hand.
TKO Construction and Renovation Dwarf Car, A main, coming out on the Speedway. Your front row, the 9S of Yuri Tolshin and 42P of Blake Patterson. Second row inside, the 17 of Chancel and the 5 of Bert Rojas. Third row inside, the 19 of Landon Bellows and 15 of Troop Miller. Fourth row, the 73X of Wyatt Richardson and 16 of John Rowan. Fifth row, the 8 of Landon Falkenberg and the 21 of Ricky Smith. Sixth row, the 70 of James Kane and 21P of Jeff Patterson. Seventh row, the 4 of Randy Yates and 35 of Tony DeGeorge. Eighth row, 94 Jason Lowe and 13T of Tony McAfee. Tanya McAfee. Lineup is good. Gonna go green next time by. Your front row, 9S Yuri Tolshin and 42B of Blake Patterson. Caution, lights out. Green flag, we're underway. And 9S Yuri Tolshin, your leader down the back straightaway. Here comes the 17 of Chance Hole to the inside. Chance Hole out of turn number 4, going to lead lap number 1. Chance Hall, your leader, followed by the 42P of Blake Patterson. The 9S of Yuri Tolshin on the outside in the third spot. And it's the 19 of Landon Bellows. That's your top 4. The 5 of Bert Rojas in the 5th spot. Out front, still your leader, the 17 of Chance Hull, followed by the 42P of Blake Patterson, 19 of Landon Bellows. '9S Yuri Tolshin, Toshin getting pressured by the 16 of John Rowan. Rowan on the outside, going to grab that spot down the back straightaway. Up to fourth is the 16. Caution on the Speedway. Car around there in turn number 4. Car around there in turn number 4, bringing out the caution. We'll get a line up called over the race there. We're getting them lined up, so we go back green. Here later, the 17 of Chance Hull. Six laps complete. Lineup's good. Going to be going green this time. As the caution lights out. Green flag. We're back underway. The 17 of Chance Hull, your leader down the back straightaway. And followed by the 19 of Landon Bellows. Here comes the 16 of John Roan. Up to the second spot. The 16 started 8th. He's up to second. He's got his sights set now on the 17 of Chance Hull. Your leader there in 1 and 2. The 16 of John Rowan loses a spot. And we got a car sitting back facing the wrong direction there in turn number 4, bringing out the caution. Looks like the 8 of Landon Falkenberg. And no go. Waiting for the 8 to get off the track on the back straightaway, and he finally did there at the last minute, but we were holding them up. So we're going to go green right here with the 17 a chance hole, your leader. Green flag. We're underway. Halfway this time by. Your leader, the 17 of Chance Hole, followed by the 19 of Landon Bellows. And it's the 16 of John Rowan. Rowan with a good run. He's trying to take that second spot down the back straightaway to turn number 3. He's going to do it. And it's the 27P of Jeff Patterson. Up to that third spot. He's working that high side with a good run. He's going to put pressure on the 16 of John Rowan for that second spot. He's going to take that spot down the front straight away. He's going to slide up, lose some speed. Going to give the spot back to the 16 of John Rowan. Good back and forth battle on the speedway for that second spot between the 16 of John Rowan and the 27P, but it's going to be the 16 of John Rowan pulling away right here for that spot with the advantage. But out front, the 17 of Chance Hole starting to pull away from him and the rest of the field. We got 5 laps to go this time by. Chance Hole still your leader, followed by the 27P. And we got a car facing sideways there in turn number 4. Hey, we got caution on the speedway. Caution on the speedway. That's going to be the 42 of Blake Patterson. Trying to get the guys lined up to get them single file. Lineup's good. Gonna go green this time. The 17 of Chance Hole, still your leader. Green flag. We're back underway. '17, a Chance Hall, still your leader, followed by the 27P. Jeff Patterson in second. Patterson with a good run down the front straightaway. He's making that top side of the racetrack work. He's going to get a good run down the back straightaway out of turn number 2. With 2 laps to go this time by, we got a new leader at the flag stand. The 27P of Jeff Patterson. Coming to the white flag one more time around for the 27P of Jeff Patterson. Coming out of turn number 4, taking the win, the 27P of Jeff Patterson. In second, 17, Chance Hull. Third, 16, John Rowan. And fourth, the 15, Troop Miller. Again, taking the win, the 27P of Jeff Patterson.
Out of the car, your winner, Jeff Patterson. Jeff, congratulations, sir.
Thank you.
Well, it took you 18 laps, but you got there.
Yes, sir. I had to work hard for that one.
I was going to say, you look like you're just a little tired.
I am. That wore me out. Beating him here, I don't know what to say, man. These last couple races I put together just hell of runs, and I don't know. I'm driving my ass off right now, and I mean, it's because of him, really, the reason why I'm doing so well. He's pushed me so hard. So, thank you to my dad, my family that came out, and everybody that works here. I know it's hot. Thank y'all fans for coming out and watching this amazing race.
All right, Jeff, again, congratulations, sir.
Thank you.
Y'all give him a big hand.
Happy birthday to my wife. She's 32 years old. She's beautiful.
Back hike Ford, factory stock A main, rolling out on the Speedway. Your front row, the 81 of Jeff Hauser, and outside him, the 84 of Kenny McGar. Second row inside, the 04 of Cameron Cook, and the 13C of Cody Schultz. Third row inside, the 74 Trey Smitherman, and 51 of Ruben Bassard. Fourth row, the 197 of Peanut Fitch, and 8L of Dustin LeMaster. Fifth row, the 4 of AJ Gardner, and 8H of Rowdy Hull. Sixth row, the 8 of Taylor Rollinson, and 75 of Casey Morris. Seventh row, the 55D of Terry Dumas, and 24 Robert Palmer. Eighth row, the 6E of Eddie Leitner, and 92 of Dylan Samick. Lineup is good, going green this time by 81 Jeff Hauser and 84 Kenny McGar, your front row as the caution lights out. Green flag, we're underway. '81 Jeff Hauser, your leader down the back straightaway, followed by the 04 Cameron Cook. And it's the 74 Trey Smitherman. Leading lap number one is the 81 Jeff Hauser. As Hauser, Cook, Smitherman, McGar, and Schultz, your top five. Around goes both cars keep moving. We stay green. Out front, your leader, the 81 of Jeff Hauser, followed by the 04 of Cameron Cook. Then it's the 74 of Trey Smitherman, 13C Cody Schultz in fourth. A 51 of Ruben Bassard. Bassard with a good run, trying to take that fourth spot away from the 13C down the back straightaway. He's going to do it down the front straightaway, down in turn number one. Ruben Bassard trying to make that top side work in his favor to gain some ground on the top three cars as he goes down in turns 3 and 4. Keep it on that 51. But still out front, that blue and white 81 of Jeff Hauser. Still your leader, followed by the 04, the big body of Cameron Cook in second. 74, Trey Smitherman in third. Out front, still your leader, the 81 of Jeff Hauser, followed by the 04 Cameron Cook, 74 Trey Smitherman. 51, Ruben Bassard. 13C, Cody Schultz, your top 5. 84, Kenny McGar. We're halfway this time by. Kenny McGar in 6. Caution on the speedway. The 8 of Taylor Rollinson bringing out the caution. Getting the lineup straightened up. The lineup is good, so we're going to go green right here with the 81. We're underway. Jeff Hauser, your leader, followed by the 74. Trey Smitherman up to the second spot. Kenny McGar up to that 5th spot as the 81 of Kenny, 81 of Jeff Hauser getting pressured by the 74 Trey Smitherman. Here comes the big body of the 04 Cameron Cook taking a peek on the outside with a good run. Side by side for the lead down at turn number 1. Battle up front with the 81 of Jeff Hauser. And 04 Cameron Cook in second. 74 Trey Smitherman in third. 84 Kenny McGar in fourth. 51 falling back just a little. He's in that 5th spot. Ruben Bassard. As we're coming to 5 laps to go this time by. Cameron Cook in the 04. Trying to take the advantage out of turn number 4. Side by side with the 81. Your new leader down the back straightaway, the 04 Cameron Cook, followed by the 81 of Jeff Hauser. Oh, we got a car around there in turn number 4. Caution on the speedway. 55D has a right rear flat. And the 84 of Kenny McGar has been black flagged for rough driving. And we have some drivers disagreeing about the calls, so they're not wanting to get lined up. So $16 laps complete. Going to go green this next time by. Oh, 04. Cameron Cook, your leader, as the caution lights out. Green flag. We're back underway. Oh, 04 Cameron Cook, your leader, followed by the 81 of Jeff Hauser. The 13C Cody Schultz up to third. The 197 of Peanut Fitch up to that fourth spot. Under 2 laps to go this time by. Right rear flat on the 4 of AJ Gardner. One more time around for the 04 of Cameron Cook. Coming out of turn number 4, taking the win, the 04 of Cameron Cook. And second, the 13C of Cody Schultz. Third, the 81 of Jeff Hauser. And fourth, the 51 of Ruben Bassard. Again, taking the win, the 04 of Cameron Cook. Out of the car, your winner, Cameron Cook. Cameron, congratulations, buddy.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. That was a long race.
Yeah, I tell you what, it's something about this car and a dry slick track that just seems to work real well.
Oh man, one lane off the bottoms where I always get them. You know, they were killing each other trying to stay on the bottom, and you know, whenever Trey was getting Jeff sideways over here, it let me get the lead, and I just played block the last 4 laps. That was all I had to do. You know, they were either going to spin me or we were both going to get black flag.
They weren't near you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they were, but not real close. Anyway, I know you got people you need to thank.
Yeah, I got a big thanks to my dad. You know, he works his tail off on this car. Demetrius Carter, his car has been at his shop for the last 2 weeks trying to get it back to where it was. We hit kind of a dry spell, but, you know, it feels good to be back in victory lane. Synergy, Baldwin Rental Properties, JR Precision Transport, Big Red Auto Parts, my stock car owner. Hopefully I'll be back here in about 2 more races. You know, my head's all over the place. I can't think right now, but just happy to be here again.
All right, buddy. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Y'all give Cameron a big hand.
Buckmeyer Motorsports Eco Mod A main lineup. The 416 of Chase Neal, and outside him the 116 of Damon Hammond. Second row the 22 of Kyler Smith, and the 18B of Blaine Smith. Third row the 12 of Jordan Ramsey, and the 22T of Alan Thompson. Fourth row the 1W of Calvin Williams, and the 4 George Gafford. Fifth row the 087 of Henry Harrison, and 41 of Frank Lackey. Sixth row the 14 of James Riddle, And the 1, Chase Martin. Then is a T34, Michael Trammell. Green flag. We're underway. .416 of Chase Neal, your leader down the front straightaway, followed by the 116 of Damon Hammond. Then it's the 18B of Blaine Smith in the third spot. Good battle up front. Here comes the 116 of Damon Hammond on the outside, working around the 416 of Chase Neal. They're side by side. Problems with the 116 of Damon Hammond as he's off the pace down the back straightaway. Going to try to get him coasted to the infield. He's to the infield. We stay green. A battle up front now with the 416 of Chase Neal and the 18B of Blaine Smith. Blaine Smith in the 18B, your new leader. Blaine Smith out front, followed by the 416 of Chase Neal. Then it's the 22 of Kyler Smith. The 12 of Jordan Ramsey in the fourth spot. The 22T of Alan Thompson rounding out your top five. Contact between the 22T of Thompson and the 41 of Lackey. No harm, no foul. Both of them stay going. But out front, the 18B of Blaine Smith opening up a good size lead over him in the second place car. The 416 of Chase Neal. As Blaine Smith in the 18B goes down in turns 1 and 2. With a good run down the back straightaway. Here in the next few laps, he's going to hit heavy lap traffic as we're halfway this time by. B Blaine Smith, your leader, headed down to turn number 1. Lap cars in front of, heavy lap traffic in front of him. That's the 416 of Chase Neal. Starting here, a lot of popping and banging out of that car as he goes down in turns 3 and 4. And it's the 22 of Kyler Smith at third. The 12 of Jordan Ramsey in fourth. Problems with the 1W of Calvin Williams as he lays down some fluid there in 1 and 2. He's on fire in the back of the straightaway. Looks like a oil fire from the motor letting go. Caution on the speedway. Caution on the speedway for the 1W of Calvin Williams. The 1W Calvin Williams, his motor expired. You can see the fluid there headed into turns 1, going around turns 1 and 2. Getting the lineup called to him by the receiver. Get them line back up so we can go back green. And that's Buckmeyer Motorsports, Eco Mod A main. Lineup's good. Going to go green this time as the 18B of Blaine Smith is your leader. Green flag. We're back underway. Blaine Smith, your leader down the back straightaway, followed by the 416 of Chase Neal in second. The 22 of Kyler Smith in third. Here comes the 14 of James Riddle up to that fourth spot. The 12 of Jordan Ramsey in fifth. Battle on the speedway for that third spot between the 22 of Kyler Smith and the 14 of James Riddle. Riddle on that bottom side. He's going to get a good run out of two. Going to take that spot down the back straightaway. Smith working on that outside. Gonna fight back on the outside. Side by side, back and forth battle for that third spot. But back out front, your leader, the 18 of Blaine Smith. Two laps to go for the 18B of Blaine Smith. 4:16 of Chase Neal in second. And it's the 22 of Kyler Smith in third. 14, James Riddle in fourth. One more time around for the 18B of Blaine Smith. Out of four, taking the win, the 18B of Blaine Smith. And second, the 4:16 of Chase Neal. Third, 22, Kyler Smith. And fourth, the 14 of James Riddle. Again, taking the win, the 18B of Blaine Smith. Out of the car, your winner, Blaine Smith.
Well, Blaine, you guys took a few weeks off and came back. You picked right up where you left off.
Yeah, took a little break, I guess you'd call it, but I'm just really glad I get a win out here again, and just wish my parents were here. They're out at Devil's Bowl racing. Just me, my grandpa, and my friend out here.
Hey, I know there's people you want to thank.
I'd like to thank Bel Air Heating and AC, CNR Plumbing, Ultratex, Honeycut Sand and Gravel, McKinley Farm, Stan Hopkins Company, and Paul Witt.
All right, Blaine, congratulations on your win, buddy.
Thank you.
Y'all give Blaine a big hand.
Hodges Auto Sale, IMCA Stock Car, A-Main, coming out on the Speedway. Your front row, the 33 of Sam Spadero Jr., and outside him, the 4JR of Boone Evans. Second row, the 3 of Sam Spadero, and outside him, the 83 of Darrell Campbell. Third row, the 211 of Dustin Mooney, and 64, Brad Ekstrom. Fourth row, 00 Justin Bruce, and 29, Jack Bransom. Fifth row, the 09 of Demetrius Carter, and 116, Damon Hammond. Sixth row, the 28 of Jarrett Bransom, and 1G, Bosco Garrett. Seventh row, 88, Blake Clark, and 165, Eric Miles. Eighth row, the 11 of Cameron Cook, and 27 of Michael Wolford. Ninth row, the 9 of Jason Batt, and the 07D of Dennis Bissonette. And rounding out the field, the 98 of Mike Heckeness. And going to let the 3 slide back in his spot. Lineup is good. Be going green next time by. Green flag. We're underway. The 33 of Sam Spadero Jr., your leader down the back straightaway. Sam Spadero Jr. going to lead that number 1. That's the 4JR of Boone Evans in second. The 211 of Dustin Mooney in third. The 83 of Darrell Campbell in fourth. That's the 64 Brad Ekstrom in fifth. Brad Ekstrom in the 64 working the top side, trying to get around the 83 of Darrell Campbell for that fourth spot. He's going to get a good run. He's going to do it. Ekstrom in the 64 up to that fourth spot. The 33 of Sam Spadero Jr. still your leader, followed by the 4JR of Boone Evans. The 211 of Dustin Mooney in that third spot. The 64 of Brad Ekstrom with a good run on the outside of the 21. He's trying to make that top side work. He's going to take that third spot away from Dustin Mooney. Brad Ekstrom up to that third spot. He's going to try to dig for more. And now he's working on the 4 JR Boone Evans. Now the 29 of Jack Bransom jumps to the top side. He's going to see if he can make that top side work like the 64 Brad Ekstrom did and make his way to the front. We got racing at the bottom of the speedway and the top of the speedway. Good racing conditions here tonight at Kennedale Speedway Park. The 33 of South Spadero Jr., your leader for JR Boone Evans. That's 21, Dustin Mooney. 64, Brad Ekstrom. 29, Jack Bransom. 83, Daryl Campbell in the 6th spot. 728, Jarrett Bransom. 88, Blake Clark. 3, Sam Spadero. Some great racing action here in the IMCA stock cars. As we're halfway this time by. And we got cars collected there in turn number 4. Going to bring out the caution. Caution on the speedway. It looks like the 09 of Demetrius Carter. The 9 of Jason Batt. I'm not sure of the other car in there together. Trying to get the cars on the hook and get them off the speedway so we can get back green. 10 laps complete. Green flag. We're back underway. The 33 of San Spadero Jr. still your leader. That's a good battle for second between the 64 Brad Ekstrom and the 4JR of Boone Evans. And 21. And 21 of Dustin Mooney. And 29 Jack Bransom. Brad Ekstrom working his way forward, making that top side work. You looking for more. He got a good run down the front straightaway, getting a little help by the 29 of Jack Bransom. Jack Bransom in the 29 with a good run. The 64 Brad Ekstrom going to grab the lead down the front straightaway with 5 laps to go this time by. The 64 Brad Ekstrom, your leader, followed by the 33 of San Spadero Jr., the 29 of Jack Bransom on the outside. Then it's the 28 of Jarrett Bransom, the 4JR of Boone Evans, your top 5. Jack Bransom in the 29 trying to take that second spot down the turns 1 and 2. Jack with a good run, taking that second spot there in 1 and 2. He's going to try to get a good run out of turn number 2, trace down the leader. The 64 Brad Ekstrom down in turns 3. Here comes the brother, the 28 of Jarrett Bransom, working that top side as well as we got 2 laps to go this time by. The 64 Brad Ekstrom's your leader down the back straightaway. One more time around for the 64 of Brad Ekstrom. Out of turn number 4, taking a win, the 64 Brad Ekstrom. In second, 29 Jack Bransom. In third, the 28 of Jarrett Bransom. And fourth, the 88 of Blake Clark. Again, taking the win, the 64 of Brad Ekstrom. Out of the car, your winner, Brad Ekstrom.
Brad, congratulations, sir.
Thank you. Thank you. Thanks for everyone coming out. Thanks for everyone staying and watching that. Hope you guys enjoyed the show. I want to thank Diamond Pools, Brent A. Spear DDS, Tread Depot. Man, that was a fun race. Running around the outside, that was great.
You guys put on a great show tonight.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Y'all give Brad a big hand.